Hi guys! So as you guys might have seen, I started making ranking videos on this channel. They're really fun to make and I really like making them. So I thought I'd make another one today where I rank all of Taylor Swift's albums. Taylor is one of my favourite artists other than The Killers. I love Taylor, I love her songwriting, and I've seen a lot of people on YouTube making album ranking videos for Taylor, so I thought it'd be fun for me to do one. So for this video I'm going to be using an album sorter. I will provide the link in the description for the sorter that I'm going to be using for this video in the description so that you guys can find it yourselves. I already feel like I know which of Taylor's albums are going to be at the top for me. I know my favourites, but I'm just going to do this for fun anyway, just because it's nice to just do it and make it into a YouTube video. So you guys can also see my opinions on certain albums, because I feel like I've not really talked about Taylor much on this channel. Like my channel mostly focuses on The Killers because they are my main band that I am a fan of, but Taylor is an artist that I love a lot as well, so yeah, so I decided to make a video about her. Also, as always with my ranking videos, feel free to leave comments below about anything that you would have done differently, or if you would have put any albums higher up the ranking or lower in the ranking. But as always, don't be mean to other people, don't be mean to me either. Because after all, this is just for fun, and as a fan of Taylor, and you guys are all fans of Taylor as well, we're going to have different opinions. I mean, she's experimented with loads of different genres of music over the years. I said this in my video about ranking all of the Killers songs on my wall as well. If you're going to be ranking songs by artists who have changed genre and gone through lots of different phases and eras in their career, there are going to be a lot of differences in opinions. So yeah, I love all of Taylor's albums really, but there are a few that I love more than others, and I know that. I probably won't even end up agreeing with my own ranking, to be honest, because this ranking is just going to be generated by a computer program, so yeah. Also, I feel like a lot of the time it depends on my mood what Taylor albums I want to listen to. So my favourite Taylor albums might change any day really. But anyway, let's just get into the video and start ranking Taylor Swift's albums. So I'm going to be doing this on my phone. I've got the song sorter up on my phone here, and I'm just going to read the questions out to you guys and rank Taylor's albums with you guys. So the way this song sorter that I've got works is it provides the titles of two of Taylor's albums, and it sort of pits them against each other, and you have to say whether you like the first album or the second album better, or you can pick I like both or I have no opinion. So I'm going to just read them out to you guys and we'll rank them together. Okay, so the first question is debut or Fearless. Well, I'm going to have to say Fearless. I mean, I do like Debut a lot, and there are some songs on it that I relate to and that I love, but Fearless it's a great album. Oh, this is a difficult one now. Folklore or Evermore. I'm tempted to put I like both, but I don't know. That is a really difficult question. I am just going to put I like both, because you can't choose between Folklore and Evermore. They are sister albums. I mean, I feel like Folklore is a really good album, but you have to listen to it all in one go. You have to sit down and really immerse yourself in the world of Folklore kind of. I feel like Evermore has more replay value for individual songs, but I do love them both, and I love the lyrics on both those albums a lot, so that's why I just put I like both. Okay, next, Reputation or Lover. This one is a lot easier for me. Reputation is my favourite Taylor Swift album, and it's the album that I relate to the most, and I discovered Reputation when I was going through a bit of a weird time in school with friends sort of splitting up, and you know how friend groups just drift apart in high school. I was going through that part of my life when Reputation came out, and Rep was the first album that made me emotionally connect with Taylor kind of, so I'm gonna pick Rep for that one. Okay, Red or 1989. Ooh, well, I also I love 1989, but ever since Red, Taylor's version, came out, I've been listening to that album so much, and I feel I love the country sort of style on that album a lot more, especially I used to love 1989, and I thought it was my favourite Taylor album when I was like about 13 when that album came out. But I also like, I really love Red now because like ever since I've started listening to like more Americana music, that's more like my taste in music now. Like I love the Killers, they're that sort of like country pop kind of style of music. So yeah, I feel like for this one I'm gonna have to go Red. I mean, like I used to love 1989 a lot, but maybe I'll pick Red now. See, this is where I'm like judging. Like I feel like my taste in Taylor's albums have actually changed. I feel like this like test that I'm doing is going to just like sort of bring that to light. Like I felt like I knew what my favourites were, but maybe I actually don't. Ooh, Fearless or Speak Now. I mean, Fearless is an iconic album, but like I feel like I'm gonna have to go Speak Now because like to me, like I skip some songs on Fearless. Like I don't really love like You're Not Sorry, like, and like some songs are like really like quite angry, like you have to be in the mood to listen to them. But with Speak Now I do not skip any songs. Like I love Speak Now, it's like one of my favourite Taylor albums. I think I know that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go Speak Now because like the lyrics of the songs, they're just like, they're such powerful songs, and like I feel like everyone can relate to them, and I relate to them too. So Speak Now. Ooh, Reputation or Folklore. Uh, like I feel like this is a really difficult question. I feel like I might get hate for this, but like I feel like I want to pick Reputation over Folklore. I mean, I don't know because like Folklore, obviously the lyrics are great, but like I was saying, like it's not got much like replay value, and Reputation is just like a very personally like sentimental album to me, and like it was like the album that I first related to by Taylor. I feel like people are gonna hate me for picking Reputation over Folklore because Folklore is like obviously iconic. It's like Taylor's best album lyrically, but like I have too much like sentimental value in Reputation, so I'm gonna have to go Rep again. Lover or Folklore? I mean, like I'm gonna have to go Folklore with this one because like I mean I do like Lover. It is a really good album. I love the production on it. The songs are fun, but I feel like it's not an album that I relate to personally. I feel like a lot of Taylor's fans feel like that. A lot of Swifties feel like that, and I feel like that too because like I feel like so many of us listen to Taylor for like the sort of angsty, like powerful songs, like the sad ones, the angry ones, and like Lover is like too happy for most of us, and we're all like, oh, we're not used to like these happy upbeat songs. Yeah, and Folklore is a lot more like moody. It has like relatable songs like that deal with like darker issues, and I feel like a lot of Swifties like that, and like I feel like I relate to that more too. So I'm gonna have to go Folklore on that one. Ooh, Speak Now or Red? Ooh, personally, I feel like I don't know. I mean, like Red has more songs on it, and like ever since obviously like 10 Minute All Too Well, like that was just iconic. That like broke the internet. So like Red, it has 30 songs now, but like who knows like when the vault tracks for Speak Now come out, who knows like how good the vault tracks on Speak Now are going to be. But I feel like I'm actually going to have to go Red. I'll just put Red. I feel like that was a difficult decision, but yeah, because like it negatively affects your progress on this song sorter if you like keep putting I like both of these songs. So I'm trying to really like make decisions here. Speak Now on 1989. Ooh, yeah, like I was saying before, I used to think 1989 was really high up on my Taylor album ranking, but now I'm thinking like maybe I actually like Speak Now more, or do I? Or do I like in 1989 more? Um, uh, this is difficult. This is actually difficult. But like Speak Now has like Long Live, and it has Mean, it has Enchanted and Sparks Fly and Mine and all those great songs. But like 1989 has New Romantics, it has Wonderland, it has that's actually made me realise because like all the songs that I love on 1989 are the bonus tracks, like all my favourites are the bonus tracks, but actually no, maybe it hasn't made me realise because like I love 1989 because like I listen to it a lot. If you guys don't know this, I wrote a novel that's sort of based on like late 2000s early 2010s kind of like music, and like each chapter of this book that I wrote, it's like it's based off a song from that time and it's named after that song, and like in that book like like nearly half the songs are The Killers, half of them are Taylor. And like when I was writing Stone Effect, like I listened to 1989 a lot, and like the lyrics about like forbidden romances and all that, like they're my favourite kind of Taylor lyrics. That's one of the reasons why I love Reputation as well, and that really fit with the theme of my book. So like 1989 really reminds me of like that, and writing the main couple in my book. So actually that's made me think maybe I actually will pick 1989 now, cause okay, yeah. Also, 1989 has like Blank Space and Out of the Woods, Style, Shake It Off. Shake It Off is my least favourite Taylor song, but I'm probably going to get hated for that as well. But yeah, I'm going to go 1989 on this. I've talked about it for way too long. I'm going to have to just put 1989. Red or Reputation? Oh no. I feel like I'm gonna... No, I don't know. Or is Red my favourite album now? Have I changed? I actually don't. Maybe I'll be tempted to just pick both. I'm gonna put both because I can't choose between like the album that has been my favourite Taylor album for years and the album that like I've just sort of like connected more with during like the Taylor's version era. I feel like I've got to just pick both. So the next one is 1989 versus Folklore. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, like Folklore, the lyrics, amazing. 1989, the concept, like the lyrics, amazing again. I don't know. I feel like I'll get hate for picking like 1989 over Folklore. Oh, I don't know. This is difficult. I'm trying to make decisions because like it affects your result negatively, like I said before, if you don't make like difficult decisions. But you know what, I might actually pick 1989. Sorry, I'm probably gonna get hit for that. Like, I love Folklore, don't get me wrong, but like 1989 just like reminds me of writing my book and like my characters, and yeah, I just like it for that. And also it reminds me of like being 13 and listening to that album for the first time. 13, yeah, that album just reminds me of like growing up and like when I was in like year 8 at school and just like always listening to that album. I remember like when Taylor first released 1989, it was during the time when she wasn't like putting her music on Spotify or YouTube or anything, so I had to literally like buy the album, and that was why it was like one of the first albums that I actually like spent my own money on. So yeah, I remember buying like a few of the songs that I could afford off Google Play Store from 1989, and yeah, I just listened to them over and over again. And yeah, that was, I think 1989 was one of the first albums that made me like properly love Taylor. I mean, like in my mind, like Fearless, like I first started listening to Taylor in the Fearless era when I first heard Love Story, as like a lot of Swifties did do, but like I feel like 1989 was like when I like fully started like considering myself a Swiftie, and then like Reputation was like the time when like I properly connected with Taylor, if that makes sense. So like I feel like I have like 3 stages to my Swiftie journey. So Speak Now or Folklore? Do you know what? I'm actually gonna change. I'm gonna pick Folklore now because I feel like I just have to because of like the lyrical quality. Speak Now or Lover? I'm gonna go Speak Now. Fearless or Lover? I feel like I'm gonna have to go Fearless. I mean, like Lover is great, but like Fearless is iconic. Ooh, Debut or Lover? I think out of those two, I mean, like I don't really listen to the debut album that often. I mean, I feel like I should listen to it more. There are about like 6 or 7 songs that I like really love on it. Like I love A Place in This World, I love Our Song, I love Tim McGraw, Picture to Burn, all those songs. But I don't feel like I listen to it as much as like Taylor's newer music, so I'm just gonna have to pick Lover. And I have my ranking. Oh, this is controversial. Oh, so I'll read out my album ranking so you guys can see it. Red and Reputation are tied as my favourite album. Okay. I mean, maybe if I'd made like that difficult decision a bit earlier on and actually like picked Reputation over Red or Red over Reputation, then it wouldn't have been tied. But like, I don't know. I feel like realistically Reputation is still my favourite. It's just that like I've been listening to Red a lot more since Red Taylor's version came out, and I've been listening to the All Too Well 10-minute version as well, and like the existence of that 10-minute version that we finally got, like that being on the album just like kind of swayed me a bit. But like I think realistically Reputation is top, then Red. And then number 3 is 1989, as I thought it would be. So Folklore and Evermore are both tied as being number 4. But I think, like, personally, like I was saying about Evermore having more replay value than Folklore, I think that would make me put Evermore higher, and also Evermore having a collab between Taylor and Haim on it. Like, Haim are one of my other favourite bands, and like that, like I love Nobody No Crime so much, like that song being on the album would probably like make it higher than Folklore for me. I should have made more difficult decisions while doing this ranking really, but yeah, I think realistically Evermore would be higher than Folklore for me. And yeah, and then after that is Speak Now, and then Fearless, then Lover, and then Debut, which I think the bottom 4 rankings are very realistic. Yeah, so if I was doing this properly and I actually made the decisions properly as I was supposed to, I would probably say Rep, then Red, then 1989, then Evermore, then Folklore, then Speak Now, then Fearless, then Lover, and then Debut. So yeah, that's what I think my ranking would have been like. Okay, so that is my Taylor Swift album ranking, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening to it and hearing my opinions on Taylor's albums. And if you guys would have done anything differently, or you were like screaming at me for like choosing the wrong one, then just like leave a comment below and like tell me what you guys would have done, where you would have ranked the albums. And I always like hearing you guys' opinions. Like it's nice to just like talk with the Swiftie community and like see what other people's opinions are. So yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to. Bye guys!